Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Warlock, Master of the Arcane. Let's go ahead and continue here, and I'll have to remember for a second what we're actually up to here, because I don't remember, because I am actually recording this on the following night from the last episode, but still in the middle of a manic recording session. This is the third video I've recorded today, so happy about that. Might even start bumping the channel up to more videos per day. Okay, so we finished a spell research. We got Frost Weapon Enchant. Oh, that's a big deal. We can put that on our Elder Ogre. Oh yeah, the Kraken just appeared. What's Kraken? What's Shakalackin? I don't know what I'm talking about. Looks like asshole Fire Elemental is backed off again. Transport Cog is actually fine. He took some serious damage from these skeleton snipers. He was thinking about, I think, going over and grabbing that gold. Okay, so right now we're looking at, we got this shit going on over here. Looks like that's probably going to end up dead ending in water, which means that we probably don't want to deal with that, especially this Kraken. Let's see here, 80 HP and 17 attack. 80 HP is a whole fucking lot. He has 0 resistances though, so maybe not as horrifying as I thought. He also has 8 regen per turn. I was gonna say per second, that would be insane. But 8 regen per turn is pretty substantial. So let's see here. First off, we've got, this is, what are you? I want to open the spellcasting panel to see what that is. I'm pretty sure though that's the one that lets us go past rugged terrain. So we're gonna go ahead and cast that on our Elder Ogre. Yeah, Wind Walking grants the unit Wind Walking, which allows it to traverse through rough terrain without penalty. So that's amazing. He's going to be able to, for example, walk over these swamps without issue, which is a big deal, actually. So what's he got so far? He's got Wind Walking and basic melee resistance. So we want to get a Frost Weapon Enchant on him as soon as possible. So we queue that up. We're not going to be able to cast it this turn. We're also going to want Elemental Regeneration is a really good ability. So hang on a second. 14 turns for Elemental Regeneration seems a little bit excessive though. Yeah, Elemental Resistance. Let's get Range Resistance instead. That's actually really good for taking on cities, because most cities attack with ranged. And hopefully we'll get some more knowledge coming in. Right now we only have the base +5 knowledge per turn coming from our capital, but as we go on we'll find more ways to do that. So we're going to, oh shit, I've made a huge mistake. We're gonna pause the recording. I apologize terribly for this, and we'll come back with renewed competence. So sorry about that, everybody. So what happened was I was accidentally recording in the wrong size, so I was only getting like 20 FPS to my file, which is a big problem. So hopefully we should now have that solved. So the beginning of the video might have been a little choppy, and I apologize for that, but it should be better now. Anyway, so we're gonna queue up Frost Enchant. We're gonna get range resistance to put on the Elder Ogre, and also we can get fine armor on him for some extra melee and missile defense. We should definitely do that for a small amount of our pretty extensive gold reserves. This is our gold production city with the gem mine and the gold mine, so we're going to go into the Rogues Guild now, which is going to give us the opportunity to to make a tax office next turn, which is plus 50% gold production from the entire city. So that's really big, because that's going to give us a bunch of extra gold. We're going to use our city to kill those spiders, and we should definitely check out what's going on up here next. I think we're going to send one group of warriors over here. Yeah, as I figured, that is going to be a dead end over there. So we're going to send these warriors into the water again as a boat to go and pick up these shipwrecks for some extra money. And everybody else, I think, starting with these guys, because they can actually, they've already, we just can't go through the fucking swamp. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, we'll get them on the graveyard, definitely, because we don't want that to spawn more skeletons. We're actually going to rest up our Elder Ogre and start moving Stubborn Knights up this way as well. And actually, Stubborn Knights can probably do with some fine armor as well, because they are pretty expensive units that are taking up substantial resources. So we might as well give them, you know, every advantage they can get. These are some more Stubborn Knights. We should give them fine armor as well. So 30 extra gold on every Stubborn Knight for some more defense is a big deal. Or not a big deal, rather. You know, that's a worthwhile expenditure, I would say. So, should we march everybody up north, or should we march them over here to take care of this shit and maybe even get that city? We've got 13 more turns to capture that neutral city. I think we can do that. So let's actually, next turn, start moving everybody over that way. We have some hunters, and we can't really afford any further units until we get more food. Our food production has been a huge bottleneck for us because we have so much money, an absurd amount of money, plus 60 gold per turn this early with only, like, what, 6 cities? That's crazy. That is an enormous amount of gold. So we should definitely be taking advantage of that by making a bunch of units, building a big army, but we can't because of our food bottleneck. So we definitely need to make some more food as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and end turn and see what the NPCs do. We've got the Kraken coming over here. He's just like, whatever. Alright, see you later, Kraken. Let's go ahead and pop into this shipwreck, and next turn we'll be able to go over and get the next shipwreck as well. Let's go ahead and move our Elder Ogre and everybody else, really, over this. Excuse me? I'd like to select my Stubborn Knights. There we go. That was weird. And let's definitely get the graveyard up here and then move over here to see what's going on. We got cockroaches and monster-eating spiders. Definitely something that we'll want some backup for, especially since there's a spider hole here, which is where these pain-in-the-ass spiders who keep on walking into our capital and dying are coming from, so we should definitely check that out. Okay, this is our Minotaur Caves. So we definitely want to make a Minotaur Palace so that we can make more Minotaur, or not more Minotaurs, but make Minotaurs in general. Those are a hugely powerful unit that we definitely want to get as soon as possible. How did we lose? Did we recruit somebody? Construction is complete? Tax office? I don't know. We were positive on food last turn. We're negative on food this turn. What happened? I don't know, man. Anyway, that's totally fine. Let's go ahead. We've got our warriors up there already. We've got 2 more units without orders. I don't want to send these Stubborn Knights over here until they have a little bit of backup, so we're going to be careful about that for right now. We've got these warriors back on dry land, which is nice. We know that there are skeleton snipers over there, so if we go over there, we have to be a little bit more cautious about what we're up to. Let's go ahead and send these archers. Oh, I don't want them to be able to see the fire elemental because I feel like he's going to come and rock my shit again, which is a big issue. Let's go ahead and enchant the Elder Ogre with Frost Weapon, which is real good. That's an extra, well, let's find out. Oops. This guy, Frost Weapon, plus 20% of his damage in elemental form, so he's now doing 3 elemental damage per turn in addition to his normal attack, and as he gets unit power, he'll get more base attack as well, which will boost the effectiveness of that spell. We're actually very low on mana now, probably because of all of those fire bolts we had to cast on that asshole fire elemental. Let's go ahead and defend here, end turn, and we'll keep on marching our people up there so that we can hopefully get that neutral city that we were trying for. Those cockroaches are just going to take the fuck off, which is fine with me. Let's go ahead and send this guy over because he is able to pass those swamps without any problem whatsoever now with his newfound abilities, and we'll just send everybody over toward the upcoming battle here. These guys want to come over here and grab that. What's this? I don't know what that is. I think that might be just a rock. Let's go ahead and send them over there so we can get them back on land next turn, and then we can start marching them. They'll be a little late to the party, but that's fine. We can upgrade our Elder Ogre with plus 30 melee resist, plus experience per turn, or plus magic resist. Let's look at his current resistances. He has actually fairly poor death and elemental magic resist, and we definitely want to keep this guy alive, so I'm going to take innate resistance on that guy because it's going to be very handy for them. Let's go ahead and defend with these guys. These guys should rest up.
Where shall we go?
We'll defend with these guys and end the turn. We'll just keep people moving up there. Really, the main thing we want to do is just build more fucking farms. This is going to have a gem mine, so I want to make this money as well, but at the same time, we have such an absurd amount of money that we don't need more. We need more farms right now, so let's go ahead and put up a farm and start making that into a farming community, because that's going to be really handy for us, having that extra stuff. Stubborn Knights, what do they start with, actually? They start with pretty fucking great missile resistance, but more would be nice because they can take cities more easily, so I think I'm going to do that. I used to kind of go with always giving the Perceptive perk, but I'm starting to feel like 1 experience per turn is not actually that much now that I have a way to kind of quantify how much experience that actually is, because that's you already get 1 experience per turn and it takes like 20 or 30 experience per level up, so I feel like an extra experience per turn is, generally speaking, not that much, and that extra missile resistance will actually keep them alive, so we'll definitely go for that. This is our warriors, so we're going to take them back on land, and then they'll have a good time coming back. Now I think we can start at least seeing what's over here. We got some bears. You know what, let's start the battle right now. So we're going to attack the bears and bring these guys just over a little bit so that they can maybe take some damage as well from the bears. Maybe the bears will go on them instead of the archers. And these warriors need to heal up. And man, I would really, really like to have a bigger army right now. But that lack of food is a big problem. But rogues do not require food for some bizarre reason. I guess they just eat money because they only take 2 money per turn. So we'll go ahead and recruit some rogues. World news: this El Piritster has captured Odditch. I have no idea what to think of that because I don't know where that town is. We got construction complete Rogues Guild. Excellent. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see how these neutrals react. We're finally going to get into some fighting. So far, this has been actually a pretty uneventful episode, and I apologize for that. No, you asshole! Oh my god. There's another greater fire elemental over here. This is a disaster.
Cavalry!
Taking that area is going to be so fucking hard. I want to like bait the greater fire elemental into my city so that I can take him down with all of my dudes, especially this greater ogre. So maybe we'll, or greater ogre, elder ogre. Maybe we'll do that. Let's go ahead and cast a lightning bolt on this guy and then move over here and attack. And hopefully he'll... Yeah, we'll just be able to take that guy down. We have enough units now, I think, that we can reasonably destroy him. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got Minotaurs available, but they cost a lot of food per turn. So we really, before doing anything with them, we really need to get our food production up, unfortunately. Let's see here. We can build... Oh, perfect. This is our food production town. We could make a mill, which is a bunch of extra food per turn. And... we can build over the swamp and get rid of it, which would be nice. It doesn't matter that much, actually. Let's go ahead and build here. We could build something on this magic node, but, you know, magic pump for plus 10 mana per turn, or enchanter's workshop. Enchanted weapons are pretty good. I'm not going to lie about that. But we really need the food right now is the main thing. So we can get Minotaurs. We don't want to recruit any Minotaurs yet because that will cripple our already lacking food production. That guy's going to run. Okay, we've got him on the fucking ropes, guys. Let's see if we can kill him. We can bring our ogre over here and attack him. And then... oh, my hunters are dead. Shit. Let's go ahead and make some more hunters. We definitely want ranged units. Like, way more ranged units than we have. Let's just continue these guys walking. They're only going to be able to walk 1 square this turn. They'll be here eventually. This is, we've got a pumpkin farm and a pig farm here, so this is definitely another great place to build a granary. This is an annoying swamp, so we're going to take the -1 building upkeep there and go ahead and make a swamp. Make a swamp, make a granary, so that we can get extra food from our town there, and pretty soon food is not going to be nearly as big an issue as it has been for us We've just been focusing way too much on gold production and not nearly enough on food production, but that's, you know, again, we're going to solve that in a second. Okay. I want to start moving my troops this way now that we've kind of got that fire elemental on the ropes. We've got rogues. Those are a nice unit. Let's go ahead and heal these stubborn knights up, because we do not want to lose any units if we can avoid it. And we have some extra money per turn, or food per turn rather, and we've got some seriously good food buildings in the works, so I think we can afford some minotaurs at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Recruiting is done, construction is complete. Yeah, we got another farm, and we've got granaries in the works, so we're all set, I think, on food. And we'll be able to support some Minotaurs in our army, which is great. Those are fantastic units. We've got silver here. We want a silverwork armory, because that is going to... And hopefully that'll be done before my minute. It's not. I'm almost... What I'm thinking is we get rid of the Minotaurs. Like, we cancel this this production of Minotaurs until they'll be done after the silverwork armory, so they spawn with silver weaponry, which is nice. That's extra spirit damage on their attacks. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We have so much fucking money that's completely unnecessary. We can just give the first Minotaurs the silverwork weaponry. But having that on the place that's producing our Minotaurs is going to be great, because they'll just spawn by default with that ability. Summon Serpents is actually really fucking good. The Serpents are nice. They're actually great scouts, and I've been thinking I want to do some scouting. So let's go ahead and make some Serpents. And then let's kill some fucking bears, basically. There's a bear den over there. Should I have the Elder Ogre chase this guy down? Yeah, we definitely should. He's going to take some damage from being on lava, unfortunately. But that's okay. It's not actually a lot, because it's 2 base elemental magic, but this guy has minus 39, so he's going to take either 1 or 2 damage from elemental magic, depending on how the rounding works out for us, which is not bad at all. Let's go ahead and fuck these bears up. Oh man, those bears are actually real strong. That's a problem. We could go into the water. That seems like a bad idea, though. These bears are real strong. Oh no. Okay, we've angered another greater fire elemental, so that's going to be an issue for us. But we have enough units here that we can afford to lose some. We should definitely be producing more rogues, because we definitely have the money to produce, like, or to support a huge army of rogues. So we should be taking advantage of that. These stubborn knights really can't go anywhere useful, so we will have them rest up this turn, get 11 health back. We've got range resistance, which we should definitely put on Mr. Elder Ogre here, so that he just becomes buffed beyond belief, basically. We want to get every buff we can on this guy so that he becomes ridiculously powerful. We don't have any more building buffs to give him, but soon we will with the silverwork armory. Alright. So this looks bad, but actually I think it's pretty fucking great, because do we have any AoE? We have ice. Oh, we don't have the mana for it. Fuck. If I had mana for it, I would send the Elder Ogre in there, ice ring him, and then all of those guys would be in huge trouble. But we don't have the mana to cast it, which is a huge problem. I wonder if we can do any diplomacy here. We have an alliance with this guy. Fuck. What happens if I just ask him to give me mana?
I have all of eternity.
Yeah, no. Just demanding shit from this guy is not going to work. So got a level up here for Stubborn Knights. Let's give them some turtle and get them out of there, because they are about to die. Oh man, this is such these units have just set themselves up for an AoE spell. They just want it. They want to be AoE'd. But we can't do it, and the Elder Ogre is going to die if I leave him in there. I thought this guy had free movement over... Maybe it doesn't work on lava. But regardless, we need to get him out of there, because he is low, and we do not want to risk the life of our lord over something as silly as that. The only reason I sent him in there was because I thought he could get out really easily because he has that enchantment that I spent mana on. But that sucks. Let's go ahead. We really need to kill these bears,
Yes, my
so let's do it. We might lose these warriors in the deal. In fact, we probably will. God, everything is so low over there. I wish we had some rangers. Got skeleton warriors. God, this fucking army of monsters is really ridiculous.
Cavalry.
It's unusual to see a setup like this, to say the least. Let's go ahead. Skeleton warriors should not be very strong, so we're gonna send the stubborn knights in here to attack them. Our guys are gonna be forced to advance by making them retreat, and then I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna live, and then we can bring them out and heal them up. Send these guys in there to maybe do some tanking for us. These guys can't possibly do anything useful, so we'll have them rest again for a little bit more HP. We got captured cities going on.
Hunters.
That guy seems to be doing really well capturing cities. I wish I could do that well. But I have this absurd army of monsters outside. Oh, they killed my stubborn knights. Shit. Oh well. We have much more food now.
You have
We've got
received a new
minotaurs.
request, my lord.
That's a big deal. Let's go ahead and make some more of those because we can afford it now food-wise. We've got plus 14 food, so we can start... Oh man, we've got fucking asshole... god creatures attacking us, so we've been assigned to kill these by this god. He'll give us a spell, turns any land to swamp. Oh, that's shitty. I don't want to turn any lands to swamp. I hate swamps. And 220 gold, which is nice, but more than that, these guys are going to try to kill this city, so we need to take them out if we can.
Warriors.
Let's go ahead and continue moving these warriors as well. And we're actually going to have to pull some people back to take care of that situation, which is shitty. Let's send these guys over there to attack. These hunters, on the other hand, I really need them over here because range is going to be really handy in that battle. We can now get the Elder Ogre out of the fire so that he stops taking damage from that. These guys should rest up. Man, everything just retreated and is going to heal up unless I chase it down. But this fire elemental is covering for his buddy. And we don't have the mana to do anything. That's a big fucking issue. Let's go ahead and heal up, send the rogues to attack these assholes. And we got some more buildings to make. Okay, so this is... I think we should continue focusing on food a little bit. Granary is not going to be as good as just building another farm at this point. And we're going to get pumpkins here as well, so this is going to be a pretty good place to build some food. And then we will, of course, get a... Or actually, we're going to turn this gem mine, these gems, into a jewelry shop, which gives us a special ability that we can get for our units. By the way, Silverwork Armory should be done pretty soon as well. Yeah, one more turn on that, and that's going to be really good. But let's go ahead and make here... This is our huge money center. So we're going to make our tax offices, and that's going to be really good for us. The tax offices are going to give us hugely more money. We're getting pretty rich here. We've got a lot of money to do with stuff. I wonder if I can buy some mana. Well, yeah, what if I, instead of just demanding mana from this guy, what if I offer him some gold? Such an offer would be treated as an insult. 100 gold for 100 mana. Because I would really like... Do we have... Yeah, an ice ring would be amazing if we could cast that next turn. How much do we need for that? 40 mana. So I could buy like 23 mana from him. Let's see if I can make that happen.
Go ahead and speak your mind. I have
23 and gold. Are you kidding me with this shit? Okay. Apparently offering him 100 gold for 23 mana is unacceptable, and such an offer would be treated as an insult. So fuck that guy. He's a huge asshole despite me being allied with him. So we're not going to do that. That seems completely unnecessary. We've got recruiting is complete. Recruiting is complete. We are making more minotaurs. We should be making more rogues as well. If we're not, we definitely should make some more of those. And construction is complete. Let's go ahead and end turn because we've done everything we can here. I can't believe that I can't just like try to trade for this guy's mana. That's crazy. Did they do that much damage? Like while they're that damaged? That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna kill them. There's our quest done. We've got the ability to make swamps if we want to, as well as a whole bunch of money, and moreover that is gonna stop being such a problem. This guy wants to give me healing for Shadow Bolt. Absolutely. I would definitely like a healing spell. Healing is a really powerful ability in a lot of situations, so we're gonna take that. This guy wants to give us armor that gives us 23 element or 25 elemental magic resistance, which is pretty nice, and we have tons of money. We can definitely afford 100 for that, and now we can put that on our dude. Oh, I just spent 20 mana to do that. I didn't realize that. Alright, gonna be a little while. Before we can cast a spell. That's starting to become a big issue. We should make some mana. I like to wait until I have undead cities to make mana, but we might be in a situation where that's untenable. We might just have to start making mana. Because I'm really behind on that. This is also, the mana progression for a monster city is pretty nice. That will let us make werewolves and shit. And we were going on like a gold spree here, but we don't really need that so much anymore. We have a ton of gold, so let's go ahead and just make some mana in that town, because we could definitely use it. That's gonna almost double our mana production.
Attention.
So we'll do that. And then we only have 1 mana, so we're not gonna be able to do the ice ring that I was hoping to do. But let's move these guys forward and kill those bears at least. Where the fuck did that injured fire elemental piece of shit go? I really want to kill him. And he's gonna go and heal all the way up again, and that's really disappointing. Wait a minute, is that him? No, that guy is full health. Oh shit! That's the city I need for my quest! This fucking turquoise motherfucker. Who is this? Ashar the Wisest. That's a pain in the ass, but this fire elemental is going to make it really difficult for him to hold that city. I might declare war on him so that I can take that city away, because this fire elemental is probably going to be on my side in that. How is that going to do for us? That's actually not very good. So we'll let the bears initiate there, I guess. Oh man, I shouldn't have walked those warriors in there. This area, man, some crazy shit. Let's continue bringing our warriors over here, as well as our minotaurs. And we've already got more minotaurs coming. Gnome settlers can be recruited here. That's not so important. Ratman robbers need food. It might be good to start producing Ratman robbers anyway. As well as, oh, I should definitely make some more stubborn knights, because we do have the food to support them now, and more rogues as per usual. Oops, we already have some more rogues coming. Silverwork Armory is done. That's a big deal. We can definitely at least put that on Mr. Ogre. And I think I'll put it on any minotaurs we already have as well. Oh, these guys could use some fine armor as well. Totally reasonable. And let's see exactly how much that Silverwork armor does for a silver. Yeah, plus 20% spirit and life magic. So they're doing 22 melee damage, but now they're also doing 4 spirit and 4 life, which is really nice. That makes them effective against undead, and also spirit damage is basically pure damage, so that's going to go through any resistances. So that's very strong. And in light of that, that's actually a pretty good ability, so I'm going to start giving that to all of my stubborn knights as well for only 50 gold. That's pretty good, especially with all of the gold that we have. Do we lose like all of our stubborn knights except for those ones? That's an issue. Let's go ahead and start moving them in. And now that this ogre is healed, we're going to be able to do more with what we have here. Let's go ahead and end turn. I'm not excited about it, but we'll see what we can do here. God, another situation where it's just they're all set up for an AoE spell. Oh, the bears left their den. Oh man, here comes the elemental. Of course the elemental fucks off from the city and comes to fuck with me. That's totally fair. A lord is offering his services. This is our rat prince. Okay. Pillage gold +5. Whoa, really? He just passively grants me +5 gold per turn, I guess. That's pretty sweet. He's a good dude. He has -25 missile resist, so we're gonna have to patch that up, but he seems like a cool dude. Let's go ahead and hire him. I would love to give him a weapon. He can equip 2 melee weapons, just like this guy can equip 2 armors. So we can give him both of these if we had the mana, but we don't. Oh. What, did those not take mana to equip? Okay. So I guess it's just the armor that takes mana to equip. So we'll give this guy both of our melee weapons. And, where is he? Here he is. We'll also go ahead and upgrade him with every upgrade we have available for an additional 80 gold. And we'll, we don't have the mana to start, like, equipping him with spells. So let's go ahead and just move him in. These Minotaurs, similarly, can start coming in. These warriors are finally almost here. They've been moving for several turns. And these warriors are totally boned. I would really like to have enough for an ice ring. But we can move... Well, can we move these warriors, actually? Yeah, we can. Okay, we're going to use those warriors to get that bear den. And these warriors are just going to back the fuck up. And these guys are dead. And now that the Elder Ogre is in play, we'll be able to do a little bit better here, I think. Elder Ogre can probably go head-to-head with this greater fire elemental if he wanted to. But for right now, I'm going to keep him back. I'm going to let him heal one more turn. Just send these guys in a little closer. These guys should actually probably back up so they don't get hit by a greater fire elemental. We've got more Stubborn Knights coming in as well. And we'll be able to start moving next turn. Let's go ahead. We have recruitments done. Rogues, so we should definitely make more rogues because we can afford almost an infinite number of those. And we've also got the Rat Prince got recruited. Stubborn Knights are still coming. Minotaurs are still coming, so end turn. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what's happening. Those guys are just taking damage from something off on this side. We might have to go to war with Ashar the Wisest if he's already this close to my area, because we don't have a lot of other places to go. Those warriors are indeed super dead. Oh shit, so are those ones. Are they all dead? Yeah, they are. Fuck. Alright. Let's go ahead and send the rogues in a little bit at a time. How much more movement do they have? Quite a bit. But the forest is going to take a lot of their movement. I really wish I hadn't had to use all of my mana on just harassing fire elementals so they would stop killing my town. Just want to send this guy in here. Okay. Can we go here and then attack? I don't know if there's a way to tell that. I hope so, because we're fucking doing it. Nope. Fuck. That's really shitty. I really wanted to do a cleave attack here, but we're not going to be allowed to do that. This greater fire elemental is going to be a pain in the ass for us. Let's go ahead and start moving Stubborn Knights in and attacking. Oh my god, they one-shot Stubborn Knights. Fuck me. That's crazy. Alright, Rat Prince actually isn't going to fare too much better against something of that potency, so we're gonna have to keep him back a little bit. This doesn't actually seem to be a great lord as far as lords are concerned. I think he's my least favorite I've ever had, because he's melee, but I get he has good passage through stuff, but look at his resistances. He has no elemental magic resist. That's a problem. And he doesn't do that much damage either. Huh. Alright. We got some Ratmen robbers as well. Not the greatest unit in the world, but there's something. Let's go ahead and make some more, I think. And this is starting to be a really stressful situation over on this front. I'm a little bit worried for the safety of my Elder Ogre. But he has good resist, so he should be fine, I think. But we might have to back him up immediately. Wish I had the mana to take out that fucking fire elemental. Those guys have been a huge pain in the ass for us. But Minotaurs are coming in. They're really good. We've got some more Minotaurs coming. Let's just... Whoa, I don't want them to go through the water, but we'll deal with that later. Make some more Minotaurs. These guys are going to want some upgrades. They already have the silverwork weaponry because they've spawned in the city with that building, which is nice. And we have stubborn knights, which will go ahead and defend this turn. This forest is really fucking us. Like, the fact that it takes so long to get our units in there is a big problem. But let's go ahead and fucking deal with it. Let's end turn. I don't know what just died there. Oh, Turquoise Man is helping us out. These bears are going to attack my Elder Ogre. I don't think that's going to work out well for them. Not at all. And the Fire Elemental is also going to attack my Ogre. That really didn't do much either. That Ogre is a badass. It's unfortunate we don't get, like, the ability to retaliate against him when he attacks, because he would probably be severely injured at this point. How much would we do to him? We would do 8 and take 13. Fuck. Because he is on the highland. Welp. How much HP do we have right now? 32. Let's go ahead and fucking do it anyway. So we can move people in and start attacking and take this guy down eventually. We really need that thing fucking dead. Because he's going to be a big issue if not. We want to get the Minotaur in there for sure.
Attention.
Warriors, we can afford to kind of throw units away because we do have a bunch of extra money and we can just keep on making them.
Yes, my lord.
So let's start moving people in. And just take this area over. We really want to take... it's too late. It's too late to take that city, unfortunately. But if we already have a smithy, right? In this town? Yeah, we have a smithy, so that's going to be unnecessary. We don't need to go that path here. Instead, we should go, I think, for a university in this city. So we'll go ahead and make some mana, especially because we need it, but also because that's a useful path to take there. Because I believe if we go the mana path, we can make a university that's going to give our Minotaurs more buffs and give us more buffs to like buy for our people as well. So we can move these guys in, continue making stubborn knights, and we should make some more hunters as well for sure. And we already have Minotaurs coming. We need some more rogues. Who hasn't been commanded yet? You guys need to come up here. Monsters have captured a city. And we've got our recruiting done. Construction is complete on the mana trap, so we're finally going to start getting some mana. Not a ton, but some. And I think that is going to be the end of this episode of Warlock. Kind of a frustrating episode. Maybe frustrating is the wrong word, but holy shit, man. This is tough. We should also definitely make some settlers really quick. I just thought of that. So that we can settle a little bit up here as well. Maybe we'll do that. No, we really need hunters. We've gone way too long without having them. Alright, we'll do that next episode then, after these hunters are done. I really want more hunters, though. We'll get settlers from some city somewhere. We'll get some settlers made, go up here, try to conquest a little bit more, but we have a pretty small place here. So hopefully we can hold out if somebody declares war on us and try to expand our influence a little bit more than it has been, because this is a tough battle so far. Anyway, thank you guys for watching another episode of Warlock. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series, and I'll see you guys next time.